The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other 4,000 subscribers watching local sports, including Union University, USJ, TCA, Jackson Christian, and Peabody. Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
It's the second season of high school basketball. It's the postseason. Hi, everybody, from Trinity Christian Academy here at the T-Dome at the Lions Lair at 10 Windy City Road. It's time for high school basketball playoff style. I'm Dave McCulley, along with Stan Gerard. Jay Cashin's our producer and director tonight. Daniel Cashin will be on the camera as the purple and white. The TCA Lions will take on the Northpoint Christian Trojans, and we look forward to a big ball game here tonight. We understand that USJ and Jackson Christian are already winning their games. We get the later start at 7 o'clock tonight, and the Lions coming in here tonight. And certainly, Stan, it's the second season, and now it's do or die. Got to win this basketball game to advance on in the bracket. I know that you have the bracket, I have the bracket, but it's the TSSAA Division II-A West region tonight, and it's all for the money now from now on, isn't it?
It is the great unknown that begins with this ball game tonight between the Trojans of Northpoint Christian and the Lions of TCA. This is a Northpoint Christian team that comes in this ball game, we think, with a record of 9-12. Is the best we're able to put together. Was their record is 9-12 as of right now. It is a team that only won 4 district games all year long, but it was also a team that knocked off the defending state champion last week, 58-54 in their last game. So this is certainly a Northpoint Christian team that is very capable, and they owe a victory over the man this year. And you know, FACS, until they get knocked out, they are the defending champions. They are still the man. Northpoint Christian has a victory over them within the last week. So Northpoint Christian, a very formidable opponent for TCA tonight. We mentioned a moment ago, USJ, the 4 seed, taking on the 5 seed, Harding Academy. USJ leading that game late. Meanwhile, St. George's, the number 3 seed, they'll take on the Fed Academy Magnolia Hebrew. That game already played. Stan will have an update. Fed Academy, I think, won that. We'll double check that. That's a 6 and a 7. Meanwhile, ECS sitting at the 4 seed, taking on 5 seed Tipton Rosemark. ECS favored in that, I would think. TCA and Northpoint here. The winner of this one will move on Tuesday. We go to FACS, the number 2 seed, so the higher seeded team will host, and that would be Tuesday down at FACS. Yeah, here's the scores that we have as of right now. On the play-in game on Thursday, it was Fayette Academy knocking off Margolan Hebrew 65-51. Earlier today, St. George's knocked off Fayette Academy 68-41. So St. George's will travel to Jackson Christian on Tuesday for another play-in game, a do-or-die ball game. And that side of the bracket, it will be also USJ winning tonight 53-34. USJ will take on Lausanne. So Lausanne against US. Jackson Christian hosting St. George's is half the bracket. Sacred Heart on Tuesday will play the winner of tonight's ECS and Rosemark game. And of course, as you just alluded to, FACS awaits the winner of this ball game between the Trojans and the Lions.
Yeah, you have to win 2 elimination games to get to that semifinal bracket, which would take place next Friday down at Harding Academy. Let's take a break. Jay Cashin, our producer director. Good to see Daniel. He has made his way in the arena. He'll be working the camera tonight. Let's remind you that any rebroadcast, retransmission, editing, or further use of this ball game tonight without the written consent of Worthy Road Studios is strictly prohibited. We'll take a break. Be back with the countdown to tip-off continuing. About 9.5 minutes. Stan will tell you more. We don't have a lot of information on the Trojans. He'll tell you what we know, and he'll recap what a great season. It's been a 19-win season for your Lions. We'll talk about that when we come back. This is TCA Basketball on the TCA Facebook page and Worthy Road Studios.
Your life. Your home.
Your business. Your future.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Thompson & Smith, the area's premier independent insurance brokerage, has been serving families and businesses in the region through its founding companies since 1927. With their many insurance company partners, Thompson & Smith provides insurance products for family, home and auto, contractors, retailers, restaurants, manufacturers, medical and dental clinics, as well as any other business or organization seeking quality coverage, risk management expertise and customer-focused service. Call them today to discuss your insurance needs.
This is how we Friday night. How do you Friday night?
This is how we Friday night.
This is how we Friday night.
This is how we Friday night.
No matter how you Friday night, you always win at Kaufman's.
We offer live webcasting for families. It kind of came out of when so many warriors were going overseas to war. We have learned to offer families more choices, that we want to serve our families well and serve our families better.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
The TCA Lions tonight, beginning the second season, as we said, TSSAA Division II-A West regional play tonight, as we have some of the pieces of the puzzle already in-house, the double elimination situation, and hopefully the Lions can live for another night tonight after that, and they'll move on to FACS, the higher-seeded team, Tuesday. If that's the case, we'll be there for the action. Stan Gerard, you've got some updates to understand on some girls' action.
We have some girls' action. I don't know the final score, but it was Jackson Christian eliminating ECS earlier this afternoon. They will be at FACS on Monday, so those guys can keep our seats warm when we go eat FACS on Tuesday, thinking positively ahead. It was Northpoint Christian knocking off Tipton Rosemark earlier this afternoon by around 20. And games going on at this time. Don't have a score, but Fayette Academy is at St. George's. And, of course, the game that we have this afternoon here against Northpoint, along with ECS and Tipton Rosemark. Over in the middle part of the state, District 3 championship and consolation games were played on the girls' side. And I say this because it could be teams we face down the road. On the girls' side, in the consolation championship, PCA knocked off Columbia Academy 56-53. And the championship game, it was the University of Webb knocking off Middle Tennessee Christian, who has a Miss Basketball finalist on that team. It was the University of Webb winning 82-41 in that contest. And Diamond, a little history question for you and trivia question for you, and hopefully it will bode well for the TCA Lions tonight. Exactly 3 years ago, what took place in TCA basketball history?
I have no idea.
It was on this night that at the end of the third quarter, TCA led Middleton 65-40 in Middleton for the boys' first ever victory against the Middleton Tigers in Middleton exactly 3 years ago tonight.
All right. Well, some history there. As a matter of fact, the TCA, talking about the girls, the TCA Lady Lions will be in action here Monday, and we'll be here for the action beginning, let's see, that's a 6:30 by the stat sheet I have here. 6:30 starts time, so we'll start our action at 6:15. Let's take another break. We'll come back. It's the Lions and the Trojans here tonight, and a do-or-die game. Stay with us, everybody.
Championship DNA. That's what you find at Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way. A full line of new Chevrolets plus West Tennessee's largest used car inventory. State-of-the-art service work and pre-approved auto loans online at JonesChevroletHumboldt.com. Shop with a winner. Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. You know, home buying can be a long and confusing process, especially in today's market. Well, our Home Sweet Home Loan program offers incredibly competitive rates and allows you to keep your loan local throughout the entire life of the loan. So start your financial conversation with us today by visiting foundationbank.org or calling us on the number on the screen. In the meantime, go Lions! McKinsey Banking Company and Foundation Bank are an equal housing lender and member FDIC.
At Nest Realty Jackson, connections and relationships are at the heart of everything we do. We wake up every day with the goal of helping our agents build trust, relationships, and community. Let's connect.
At McCoy's Heating and Air, our #1 priority is keeping you and your loved ones cozy this holiday season. If your HVAC system needs an upgrade, call McCoy's for quick, quality installation. Don't wait. With the purchase of your new unit, you will receive our Keep Cozy gift bag, filled with cozy essentials for the cold weather ahead. To schedule your system upgrade, call 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com. McCoy's Heating and Air, Jackson's most trusted team of technicians.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place is yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
You're watching the TCA basketball game tonight on Worthy Road Studios and the TCA Facebook page. I'm Dave McCulley along with Stan Gerard. And again, Jay Cash is here with us. And Jay, by the way, happy birthday. I understand you've got a 12-year-old today, Lily. Lillian's 12, is that right? That's right, congratulations. And 12 going on, what, 20 probably? Okay, probably so. I've been there and done that, believe me, and still doing that to some degree. Well, the Lions and the Northpoint Christian Trojans, and Stan, again, we don't know a lot about the Trojans, but what do you know, and what can you tell our fans listening and watching?
Well, I've been able to determine in talks with a few people, I've seen some film on them. Number 2, Christian Gilliland, is the proverbial straw that stirs the drink for the Trojans of Northpoint Christian. Everything apparently runs around him. Word on the street, they play defense, but they're more of an offensive-minded team. Let's be politically correct. We'll just say that they are more of an offensive-minded team than they are a defensive-minded team. And with that being said, it would not surprise me. We will not see a score like we saw in the last ball game here in the T-Dome between TCA and USJ. I think we will see the points lit up tonight.
Well, we thought 35 points would win it the other night. It took 37-34. The Lions win that. By the way, a very special thank you to Bo Keltner and Benita the gang. We appreciate a really nice gesture that they presented us before the ball game and some really kind words, and good to have them here tonight. They've made the trip from Middle Tennessee down to watch. And they tell me that coming in the game tonight, it is, Will Keltner, 26 points away, Stan.
That is correct, 26 points away from becoming the all-time leading scorer at TCA. Also,
surpassing Matt Valentine.
That's right, surpassing Matthew Valentine, who's probably watching this ball game tonight as well. Quickly, Gail Presley checking in, Wayne and Peggy Parker from Mickey. Ralphie and Lois Ann. Melinda Young Chapman checking in. Randy Queen, although he's from the Murfreesboro area, he is in the house tonight in the T-Dome to watch the last home game of one. Trace Robinson, Bradley Smith, and Christy Diggs also checking as well. Remind the folks that from Northpoint Christian, this is an interactive broadcast. Please feel free to say hello, who you are, and who you're cheering for tonight. This is interactive, and we welcome your participation in this broadcast, as well as the folks from TCA.
Good to have Craig Fuller. Blake Butler did a great job the other night, but good to have Craig back from us from up in Wisconsin. He's back in his last year as the public address announcer here at TCA.
And with that being said, now let's see what we're getting ready to do here. We are going to go ahead and do the accoutrements before the start of the game. With that being said, let's take a 2-minute timeout. You're watching TCA basketball on the TCA Broadcast Network.
Jewelers is not your typical run-of-the-mill jewelry store. Grover is a certified jeweler with 35 years experience. This isn't just a jewelry store. It's an iconic symbol of love. How far would you go for love? King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, Jackson.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's body shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
The most important benefit when you buy from Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way? Peace of mind. Jones Chevrolet's warranty forever comes with every qualifying new and pre-owned vehicle. Powertrain coverage for as long as you own your vehicle. Find out more at Jones Chevrolet in Three-Way.
Serving the Jackson area for over 20 years. Carlock Nissan and Carlock Prestige, the name you can count on. Carlock Automotive, Van Drive, Jackson.
At Arrington Funeral Directors, we accept all prearranged funerals. So you may have prearranged your funeral in this town with another funeral home or even in another state, but we accept all prearranged funerals because we're here to serve families.
And we're back. Trinity Christian Academy taking on the Northpoint Christian Trojans. We get ready for the starting intros, and here's Stan Gerard with your starting lineups.
Thank you very much, Diamond Dave McCullough. Here are the starting lineups for Northpoint Christian. It's going to be number 0, Jack Patterson. Also starting number 2, Christian Gilliland. It's going to be number 14, Aiden Kelly. Number 23, Grayson Alford. And finally, number 24, Patton Huxford. So again, for Northpoint Christian, the Trojans, 9 and 12 overall. They represent District 6 as the 6th seed. It's Patterson, Gilliland, Kelly, Alford, and Huxford. The lineups for Northpoint Christian under the direction of head coach Brian Gray. And now, ladies and gentlemen, as I do like to say every week, let's get out of your seats, get on your feet. It's time to meet the starting lineups for your TCA Lions. The Lions under the direction of head coach Dexter Williams, 21-7 on the season. They represent District 5 as the number 3 seed. He's a sophomore, number 0, Braden Waller. Another sophomore, number 1, Caleb Williams. A senior for Trinity Christian Academy, number 5, Will Weiser. Another senior, number 12, Trace Robinson. And finally for TCA, a senior wearing the white headband for the 3rd game in a row. And he's had 2 great games before that. Number 23, Will Keltner. Again for TCA, for those of you scoring at home, it's Waller, Williams, Weiser, Robinson, and Keltner. Head coach Dexter Williams, TCA 21-7, representing District 5 as the number 3 seed. The winner of this game takes on the number 2 seed out of District 6, FACS, at FACS on Tuesday. And FACS, Diamond Dave, the defending state champions.
Awfully good, no doubt about it. Northpoint, you folks watching the game, you see them wearing the black uniforms with white numbers and a little bit of a blue and white trim on the shoulders. And TCA in the very familiar home white, Trinity in purple, and numbers in purple.
Well, apparently both teams got the memo. Let's make it to where the old announcers can see the numbers on the players. That's a good thing for us with the call of the game. Here's Dave McCulley.
Thank you very much, Stan. And the tip is controlled by Northpoint. They'll be moving to our right. Over there at press row, we mentioned Craig Fuller a moment ago, and Billy Malden over there, along with Brad Keltner. Working on the right wing now with it will be Jack Patterson. Here's Gillian. Stan talked about a moment ago, he's sort of their horse. The guard out front, guarded by an outstanding defensive player, Trace Robertson. Working with it now. Northpoint not getting a lot done other than a lot of dribbling. Here's Alford. There's a shot up. It's there.
A little shot up again. The turnaround, led with the shoulder, got it to go. And Alford with the deuce. They lead 2-0.
So a good start for the kids from down in Mississippi, North Mississippi, right there on the state line. Working with it. Here is Williams, averaging 12.1 points a game. They try to go back door. Ball knocked away loose. And the Lions turn it over on their first possession. Dexter not real happy about that. Gillian in the front court, Christian Gillian. They run the double high post now. Now they move out. That was Gillian now over to Kelly. Kelly, a good-looking athlete as well. Their tallest guy out there is Huxford, who just had the ball. Working out front, Gillian. Guarded by, now here's a drive in the paint, stopping and up. And I'm not sure if that was a pass or a shot, but it went out of bounds. It's going to belong to TCA.
I think that was, they were trying to go with the young man down low on the low left block, but tipped out of bounds.
2-0 game. We played a minute and 20 seconds. Yo-yoing it across the timeline is Williams over to Robertson. Looks like a 2-3 zone by the Trojans, and that's exactly what it is. Now they spring out Kelly at the top of it. Here's a long three by Williams, no good, and a foul, inadvertent foul. Didn't mean to, but a tripping foul that time. And they're going to get who? I think they're going to get Waller, I believe. Nope, they get Weiser.
Weiser picks up his first, the team's first as well.
TCA coming with a little bit of man-to-man full court pressure. Weiser back has to be careful. Doesn't want to get another quick one. Kelly with it to Gillian. He's out between the circles. Coach Butler on that bench over there with his assistants. Coach Handy, Coach Long, and Frank Clampett. Left wing, Gillian. Left baseline drive, no. High on the shot and short on the shot. Here's Robertson the other way for TCA. Drives in, tries to tie it. Puts it up, no. We got a foul on the shot. And Trace to the line. Robertson to the line on the year. Looking back at his stats, he's been pretty good from there, Stan.
66% from the field.
And he'll try two here.
That foul was on Alford, number 23, his first.
And Trace to the line. Going to Union to play golf after his prep career is over. Eyes the mark, puts it up. It is there. He'll try again to try to tie the game. 5:58 in the first.
Those 10-foot putts should be pretty easy for him.
Should be, yeah. Up this time, good. Ties the game at 2-2. TCA now comes with a 2-2-1 full court press, and we've got a ball kicked by Waller. Waller and Weiser are really quick. They really can spread those legs and spread those arms out and really give people fits defensively. Backcourt, Kelly. In the front court, they give it to Patterson. Patterson right free throw line extended. Now he'll back up for the three. Up short, no, not close. One and done. Coming down the rebound is Weiser. Weiser the other way. Weiser, little Euro step, lays it up, missed it. Little LeBron action there that time, but missed it. On the run out the other way now will be Gillian. Gillian will go in against Keltner, lays it up and in.
Good transitional play by Northpoint Christian. They retake the lead.
Pretty quick, isn't he, Stan?
Yeah.
That's a nice lead pass, too, by his teammate.
Well, he's a good 6'2", 6'3", I would think.
Yep. Working front court against that 2-3 zone again. Weiser with it. They go to Waller high post. They go back into Waller. And now here's a bad pass. Thrown away. Two turnovers now on the Lions. Front court, Alford. Alford drives in, puts it up. Wild shot, no. Battles the rebound and coming up with it. And here's a layup. It is there. Boy, nice pass. Keeping that thing alive that time was Huxford. And he gave it down low, and laying it up in is Gillian.
Gillian had the little backside garbage bucket, so to speak.
Sure did. That's great hustle. 6'2". Northpoint a long way away, but they've got a pretty good crowd across the way. Here's a three by Williams. It's there. Caleb Williams.
Caleb Williams with the 22-footer brings us within one. 4.5 to go.
Williams averaging 12.1. Now the other way. TCA pressing, and they did not get back. And a nice pass from midcourt by Gillian, and Huxford lays it up and in.
Hard to beat that.
Yeah, it is. That's nice, crisp passing. Not a lot of dribbling that time. It's an 8-5 game. Williams with it. Skip pass to Weiser. Lions looking that zone over again. Here's Weiser driving left baseline. Pulls up. Long, no. Rebound control by Gillian. He Looked like he threw a bad pass, but he actually knew what he was doing. He gives it to Alford. Alford, front court, nice crossover dribble. We played halfway. Now, at 4 minutes, the ball taken away. Weiser steals that basketball. He'll go in, lay it up and in.
Weiser with his first points tonight draws TCA within 1.
Good first quarter thus far. It's 8-7, 3:45 in the first. Gillian, boy, he's really nice. Dribbler, puts it up, and we get a foul on the floor before the shot. Again, Robertson, Dexter, the bench, and the crowd wanted a charge and didn't get it.
Trace's first, team's second.
No shooting there. It's going to be on the floor. The officials getting that sorted out. 3:44. Rod Parker over there behind the bench. He and Coach Coble, they'll be matching wits with the folks Tuesday here. We'll have the action for you. Working with it now out front is Kelly. Kelly between the circles. Well, let's spot what TCA. It looks like a matchup zone right now. Working with it now. Good defense. Nice defense. And now they throw it away, but coming over here to get it will be Alford. They got a break that time. Alford moves in, push off, proper call. Sure did it.
Alford,
that's his second foul.
Yeah. Alford with his second team serve. One of the MOs I've heard about this team, it's a team that my understanding is does not go real deep. So if you get them in a little foul trouble, puts them in an uncomfortable position.
They got 7 players on the bench over there, but sometimes you can have a lot of them, but maybe some of them just aren't ready to play yet.
Yeah, we've seen plenty of teams in West Tennessee with 15 on the bench and 5 on the floor, and those 15 never see the floor.
High post pass to Wallers, zips it out here to Williams. Yeah, you're right. Now here's a turnaround jump shot. That thing almost banked in for Waller, but didn't stay. And the rebound's controlled by Northpoint. Skip pass, nice pass, diagonal pass to Gillian. Look at Dexter working hard over there, you folks watching. Here's the drive, and they zip it out, wide open. Here's a shot, it is there. Well, that's a great pass by Patterson, and knocked in. Was that Gillian again?
That was Kelly.
Kelly, all right, Kelly has it. They look a little bit alike, and Kelly built a lot alike, and the trifecta gives them now their biggest lead, 11-7, them being Northpoint. 4-point game. The zone bothering TCA. They're working on it. They knew they were going to get this, so they bring in Waller up at the high post. Now they go underneath. Ball tipped away. Keltner has it. Keltner puts it up and in. Keltner 24 away from being the all-time leader here, surpassing Matt Valentine. 11-9. Gillian the other way. Keltner tried to set up shot to draw the charge, and boy, he pulled up on a dime and laid it in softly from about 5 feet.
He's got 6.
13-9. I think a good word for him would be smooth. 4-point game. Williams hit the 3 there a moment ago. They come out and get in his face. Now he jacks up another one. Here it is. No good this time. And a rebound. Gillian. Boy, he gets high, doesn't he, Stan?
He's got some giddy up in that jump.
Patterson front court. Working out there to Alford. Alford out there with 2 fouls. He pushed off again that time. Got away with it. Alford out to Patterson. Not trying to home it up, but he got lucky that time. They could have called him for another one. Alford picks up the dribble. Looking. That's not Alford. That's Patterson. So he takes the 3, he missed it too hard. Keltner lets it go to the student body down to our right.
Into the ball game for TCA is going to be number 13, Luke Malton. Also coming in, number 40, the freshman, Lakai Tompkins.
The Luke Meister in the ball game. And Billy down at the Grizzlies game again the other night. So it is now a 4-point game. 1:20 and a quickly played first quarter. One game only tonight. The Gals play here. Here's a 3 by Williams. It's there again.
Caleb Williams with his second 3 of the night made it look so easy. Draws TCA within 1.
He shoots 44% out there. Excuse me. I double take. He shoots 32% out there. 13-12. I would imagine Coach Gray's going to say someone might want to get out and put a hand in his face. Let's hope not. Under a minute. 13-12. Kelly with it. Dropping it over there was Alford, but he picks it right back up. Works out to Uxford. Here's Kelly. Kelly stopping, popping. No. Boy, the TCA crowd below us wanted a charge and didn't get it. Looked like they might have had justification to want that. The rebound, though, by TCA. Robertson with it. Out to Williams. He thought about another 3.
He wanted to.
He sure did. Pulled it up. 13-12, 30 seconds left in the first. Good first quarter by both teams. As Robertson will just dribble out there as you watch him there. Coach Gray giving some defensive instructions over there. Working out here to Malden. Here's his 3. The Lukester, yes.
Boy, wait, and we got it. TCA takes the lead.
15-13. First time TCA's led in the game. Working the other way now. Here's wide open. The shot is up. It is there. That's the second time they beat TCA back down the court. And just like that, we're tied right where we started from.
That was Paxson, wasn't it?
It was Huxford, yeah.
Huxford.
Yeah. Patton Huxford. So it's a 15-15 game. We played one. Stay with us back after this 60-second message on the TCA Basketball Network.
Waterwell Solutions offers experienced water well drilling and service throughout the greater West Tennessee area. Whether you need a 4-inch residential well or a 16-inch irrigation or municipal well, they have you covered. Waterwell Solutions has locations in Summerville and Brownsville with a fleet of service trucks and well service technicians that are ready to cover your service needs. If you need residential well service or a new water well, give them a call at 731-779-1275.
27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookum Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookum's, you are getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookum Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookum Steakhouse, come taste the difference.
As we begin the second quarter, Gilliland leads Northpoint with 6 for TCA. Caleb Williams with 6.
Pretty balanced scoring by both teams after that. Have a couple of 2 or 3 people with 2. A trifecta. Here's Williams from way out there. This time no good. And a rebound is controlled by Jack Patterson. Kelly with it in the front court. Kelly blows right by Lakai Thompson. Boy, he beat him badly. And the big guy couldn't stay with him, and Kelly lays it up and in.
Fourth lead change to go along with 2 ties in this contest.
If they get the break, they're going to take it. You can see that right now. They're not bashful about pushing that ball up the court. TCA's got to work better at getting back defensively and setting up shop. I think if TCA can make it a half-court game, they would be theirs to take. Here's a tough pass, but Waller goes high to get it. The Lukester again, another 3, another hit, yes.
Luke Malden with the long-range 3, his second of the ball game. We retake the lead, our 5th lead change.
18-17, front court Kelly. TCA, here's a shot up, right free throw line extended, no good by Alford, and the rebound is controlled by the Lions. Working with it now. TCA had that 2-0 lead. Here's Waller, deep left 3, up, no. Rebound, they fight for it. Lakai's got it. Tompkins back up, no foul, and he'll shoot 2 free throws. And the crowd loving the effort by Lakai Tompkins.
We'll see who they're going to call that on. Did not see who they called it on. It was either Gilliland or Kelly, and Lakai Tompkins will go in. He is a 52% free throw shooter. We got a timeout on the floor with 6:44 to go in the half. TCA up by 1. We're back after this on the TCA Broadcast Network.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Lakai Tompkins will be at the line for TCA shooting 52% free throw shooter. Did a nice job on that shot, letting the defense clear through before taking it and then drawing the foul.
Here's a free throw by Lakai. Short that time. He'll try again. Well, I wasn't happy about my Cats losing today in Georgia. Tennessee has just lost another heartbreaker by 1. They lost at home to Missouri. My goodness, what's happening in college basketball? Tompkins this time. Bingo. That one nestled the twine, stayed. It's 19-17. The Lions lead.
So they haven't had a win
by
since
2.
That ill-gotten victory over Auburn.
I saw you post that. Yeah, someone asked me the other day when I thought about that, and I said, well, Stan's a friend of Bruce Pearl. I can understand his chagrin about that.
And video doesn't lie.
It was. Here's a great pass. My goodness, what a pass by Kelly. He gave it to the big guy, and Huxford lays it up. And it's a pretty good basketball team that TCA's got their hands full with right now.
We just did not play a
wasn't very good defense.
Lick of defense on. That may be a more politically correct way of putting it.
19-19, or non-political way to put it. 19 all.
Everybody knows I'm straightforward when I describe what I see.
Here's working with it, Malden. Out to Waller. Waller drives, nothing out to Trace. Thought about the three, now fakes, now puts up the three. Good, and the Lions are hot from outside tonight.
Trace Robinson now with 5, and that lead has grown to 3.
5 threes of the night. Now the other way. Here's a running leaner on the right baseline. Not a good shot at all by Gillian. And the Lions lead the game, their biggest lead of the game, 22-19. And across the timeline, Williams yo-yos it.
So what you're seeing this game, Dave, we're showing 3 different guys can bomb it from outside. That's going to draw them out of that small package zone that they're in.
No doubt. Malden with it out to Williams. Caleb would drive in. Boy, look at him scoot up, back rim, throws in, yes.
Caleb Williams with 8 in the game, had the very friendly roll off the pig iron.
We talked about Gillian, or alluded to his athleticism earlier, and boy, it doesn't get any better than what Caleb just did that time. Boy, what a nice play.
Oh, I'd like to see him come out for the football team as a wide receiver or DB.
Dexter probably would not like that, although he's a team player, I'm sure. 24-19. Dexter talking to Antoine Long, and then the ball knocked away loose. Still loose.
That's a walk.
And that's a walk. Yep, proper call. Fell on his rear that time.
And
Huxford sort of scooted a little bit. Keltner's going to come back to the game. The Coop's in the game. Cooper Vales. Tompkins goes out. Weiser goes out. And this is the biggest leading stand. A really critical time right now if you're a Northpoint fan watching and listening. But right now, TCA could put some distance between them.
Yeah, when he fell down there with that ball, gave new meaning to the term boot, scoot, and boogie.
Yeah, that's a good point. Here's now we got a hand check. Oh, that's a big one. That's on Alford, his 3rd. My goodness.
That will be his 3rd. That's going to be huge. They're going to bring in off the bench. We're going to see who comes in.
It's going to be Cameron Moore.
Cameron Moore. I'm told he goes by Cam, but our roster says Cameron. So
we'll mark just real simple. We'll just take the R-E-N and slice it out of there then. How about that? Here's Cooper Vales with it.
You made an executive decision.
Yeah, Coop had a bunch of those today. Too many. Here's Keltner. Keltner turns, fires, no, and the rebound's controlled by Patterson. Had a baseball doubleheader today, and I asked who the game administrator was. They said there wasn't one. I had to tell a fan to either cool it or I'd have to have him removed. And here's a charge.
Oh.
That's going to be a hand. Boy, Coach Gray is not happy at all, and Moore called for the offensive foul, pushing off. They can't believe it. I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either, but I will say I'm kind of puzzled.
Well, our chief of security.
No. Oh, okay, he did the.
Jay Cashin said it was a foul. So if Jay says it, here's Cooper Vales.
Nice
back door to Wise. Oh, it's blocked. What a block. Malden comes up with it up, no good. Boy, and Waller is fouled.
I will say this, that was a very athletic block by Mr. Cameron Moore there.
That was about as good as it gets. That's a great pass, though.
That was a definition of skywalking.
And now timeout. Coach Gray's seen it up. Sees it slipping away a little bit from him right now. 24-19, a great timeout. 4:03 left. The Lions lead by 5. And we're back after this short 30 on Worthy Road Studios and the TCA Facebook page.
The name you can count on. Carlock Automotive, Van Drive, Jackson.
At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
4 minutes and 3 seconds to go in our first half. We've had 5 lead changes, 2 ties. TCA now out front by 5. They lead at 24-19 for TCA. Williams with 8, Weiser with 2, Robinson with 5, Malden with 6, Kelton with a deuce, and Lakai Tompkins with 1. For Northpoint, Huxford with 6, Alfred with 2, Kelly with 5, and Gilliland with 6.
That game that Tennessee lost 86-85, Stan, Vandy beat them the other night with a 3 at the buzzer. Guess what? That's what Missouri hit. Right baseline jumper up, Waller, no. I'm not rubbing it in, UT fans, because we lost again today. Here's a great drive, and boy, Gillian, he can play with anybody. 4 buckets, he has 8, and he cuts it to 24-21. Well, Stan, that's a 4-point swing. We had the jumper, just wouldn't go in. They go right down. And that's about the 4th time they beat TCA back down the court.
He is very quick. If he's down the track team, he should be.
Got to really cut that off, or TCA will have a tough time in this game. Right now they lead by 3, which is good news. The Koopmeister with it. Koop. Keltner. And the ball knocked away. Coming up with it. Nice play defensively that time. That's 3 turnovers on the Lions. That's a really good play by
reach around.
Patterson. And now a reach around foul. And
Caleb picks up his first, team's third.
Well, 24-21, good ball game. 3:15 quickly play game. Weiser in the game. Waller comes out. Blake Butler over there behind the bench. He's over there with Kevin Hansen, the great trainer. You know, you're in the VIPs, you sit over there behind the bench. 24-21. Backcourt, across the timeline, Gillian. In the corner, the 3 to tie the game. Skimmer, no. Rebound, though, by Patterson. He gives it right back over to Patterson.
Travel,
It's
double
Patterson
dribble.
to Patterson, double dribble.
Fourth.
I think if Dean Patterson goes up with it, Stan, he might have a little bunny.
4th turnover against Northpoint Christian.
In the corner, Weiser, 3 for TCA, air ball. Coming up with it, Gillian. There's student body. They've got about 4 rows over there. They're chanting air ball. Here's Gillian, a little stop, pop, up, no.
Over the back.
Rebound, Keltner, a great board. Front court, and they go for the steal. They don't get it, and Waller lays up. It's a foul on Patterson. The shot went in after another shot went in after that shot was blocked, but it's going to be to the line. Weiser to shoot 2 free throws, and Patterson got the foul.
Oh, I thought.
Weiser to the line. Will, 73% free throw shooter. He'll go there.
I did not think you could slap the backboard that hard without being called.
I didn't see that. Did he slap the board, you thought?
That backboard was
shaking.
You remember the twist?
Yeah.
That's what it was doing.
It's 25-21.
What was that, Chubby Checker?
Chubby Checker, 1966. Is that right? 25-21. Bingo. Got them both.
Weiser now with, what, 4?
Yep. 2 free throws and a bucket in the first stanza.
And you know what? How many times was that song #1? Because it was #1 more than once.
Yeah, I think other people have done it, didn't they?
No,
Here's a ball boy. Robinson almost had a steal. My goodness. And off balance, a shot up, no good by Gillian.
He forced that one.
Yeah, he's very acrobatic, but I think he let him take that. Don't foul him. 26-21. Malden's come off the bench with 2 big threes. Out to Trace. Weiser drives in. Now we get a little hand check again. This is going to be on Josh Miles, who's in the game. And to say that the Northpoint fans across the way, especially those behind the bench, wouldn't be happy with that call would be an understatement. That's 8 fouls on Northpoint. TCA's only been called for 3, and Weiser to the line again. He hit 2 there a moment ago. Back in the game, Patterson. Out of the game will be Miles.
Didn't this tie TCA for their longest lead of the night?
Biggest lead, yes. This could be their biggest right here. To the line will be Weiser. Eli the mark. It's up.
Oh.
Missed it to 1+1. That's a tough break there. And now coming up with it will be Northpoint. Glad you're watching tonight, wherever you may be, around the area, around the world. Down low, here's a nice shot. It's up, a nice pass by Patterson to the cutting Alford. And Stan, he used his body very wisely to fend off the defender, and he can make it a 2-point game. Who got the foul? Could you tell?
Could not see that.
26-23. Alford, bingo. He has 5 in the game, and it's a 26-24 game. Well, TCA had a couple of chances to increase the 5-point lead. Unable to do that.
That's their first free throw of the night.
Yep, bails across the timeline, left wing Malden. They get right out on Luke this time. Luke thought he was fouled. I think he was. I thought Gillian slapped him on the wrist. Weiser with it. Out to Cooper. Keltner's down to the blocks. They've got Robertson posted up down there as well. Now he sets the screen for Malden. Malden comes through, but they can't get the 3 there. Cooper down low, gives it to Keltner. Great catch on a great pass. It's there.
That was a nice assist for Coop, and Keltner with his second 22 away from the record.
That was textbook passing and a textbook catch by Keltner. Outstanding
nice
catch.
strip
and
there.
Now what do we have? A foul. They're going to get a foul on.
That's on Northpoint.
Northpoint.
After the turnover, away from the play.
Did they call that player control? I thought it was after the ball. I guess they called it a player control foul. Who'd they get on the charge? 28-24.
Must be a player control.
Yeah, it was, because no free throws. When he motioned, it looked like a charge motion that he gave.
Could have been away from the play, though.
28-24, yeah, it could have been.
Nice
Taylor
Taylor
Robertson
entry.
was a nice entry, but boy, he's covered up down there. Here's Weiser. Weiser takes it to the hoop, missed it. And the rebound is controlled by Huxford. Good-looking player for them. Front court, Patterson. Patterson leaving it out to Kelly. Gillian's been a little quiet here. He's only got 2 in the quarter, down to 40 seconds in a 4-point game.
Watch how they use their arms to kind of clear out and give them that extra distance.
They do that a lot, don't they? Now Kelly, he's going to be fouled by Malden. And that's number 5 on the Lions. No free throws. Well, 28-24, 37 seconds left in this first half. Lovely cheerleaders down to the right. The Trojans did not bring their cheerleaders tonight.
Do not want to give up one here and a whistle.
Oh, my goodness. A little cheap foul on Waller. Dexter not talking to the official. He's talking to Waller about the foul. Dexter doesn't miss a lot. That wasn't much of a foul, was it, Stan?
Instant replay didn't show a whole lot.
Like a breath mint. 28-24, 30 seconds left. They give it to Gillian. Boy, he almost walled that ball when he came out and got it. Good-looking player. 28-24. We've got some good athletes. Now he drives in. A little floater. Got it. Tough to defend that.
Gilliland in double digits with 10.
Yeah.
2-point game.
Well, TCA looked like a couple of times they might pull away, but it's a tight one. 11 seconds, 10 seconds. Working front court, Williams. Williams he's lost it, fanned it, but he comes back up with it. Williams in the corner there to Weiser. The 3-0, and we're at halftime. A 2-point game at the break. Your score, Trinity Christian Academy, 28. Northpoint Christian, 26. We'll come back. Stats, analysis, and more. Stay with us on the TCA Basketball Network.
Looking for a new and exciting career? At Jackson State Community College, we offer nationally recognized, top-rated programs designed to greenlight your career for success. With courses available in the health sciences, nursing, computer technology, and much more, your next step towards a career starts here at Jackson State. Learn how Jackson State Community College can greenlight your future at greenlightyourfuture.com.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives. And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Text the coach.
We're back. Welcome back, everybody, to Trinity Christian Academy here at halftime. Good ball game, 28-26. The Lions lead by 2. TCA's led by as many as 5. They've trailed by as many as 4. They trailed 13-9, and at one time they led this game 24-19, but right now it's 28-26. Let's give you some stats while Matt Coble's looking something up for us. And again, we want to say hello and big thank you to Bo and Anita Keltner with a nice message and gift they gave us before the game. Really nice of them to do that. Didn't have to do it, but they did. And Stan and I both appreciate it. Christian Gillian has 10 here for the Trojans at halftime. 5 by Kelly, 5 by Alford, 6 by Huxford in the ball game. They've only shot 1 free throw, they being the Trojans. It was 15 all at the end of 1, and now it's a 2-point game. TCA with a 2-point margin here at the break. 8 by Caleb Williams. He had 2 threes in the first quarter. They were way out there as well. Hit a deuce in the second. Will Weiser has 4, field goal and 2 free throws. Meanwhile, it is Trace Robertson with a trifecta and 2 free throws. He has 5, 6 by Luke Malden. And how about the Luke Meister coming off the bench, the Grizzly fan? He was Grizzly out there then as he hit 2 threes. He has 6. Will Keltner has 4. And Lakai Tompkins 1. TCA shot 7 free throws. He hit 6 of those. Well, let's go back and double check that. They were 5 of 7. And here at the break, they lead 28-26. Well, joining us is Coach Matt Coble. And Matt, good to have you back with us. We'll be with you, Stan, I, and Jay, and Daniel of the game. We'll be back here Monday night as the Lady Lions will be in action. And we will take on Harding Academy. That's a 6:30 game, I'm told, so we'll have airtime at 6:15.
Yeah, 6:30 game. Yes, sir, ready to play. You know, it's fun. All the girls are here cheering on. You know, it's fun. It kind of gets them, you know, excited.
Sure.
Kind of gets them in that tournament mode, you know.
It's that do or die. I mean, it's back to that kind of scenario, isn't it?
Right, and, you know, we kind of had some lulls. January, we weren't really our best. And you know, and I know that the girls' kind of season just kind of waiting for this time. You know, sometimes you got to get through those, just that drudge. You know, just that where kind of things slow down a little bit because you know what's coming, and so you're trying to get that excitement up. But yeah, the girls are really ready. They asked me to open the gym yesterday and want to shoot tomorrow, so they're excited and want to get it going.
You know, something we haven't talked about as much on the air as we probably should the last few weeks anyway, the last 2 or 3 weeks. I mean, this is a seasoned basketball team. They're used to winning. They know how to win. I would be shocked if we don't make a deep run in this thing because these kids, I mean, they're still one of the winningest team, if not the winningest program team in this program's history.
Yeah, they got a few more to go to top that, but still they, you know, they won as a freshman. They won 32, and then they won 20, and then we won 26 last year, and now we've already won 20. So this group of seniors, you know, they know how to win, and they're just kind of – it's kind of one of those teams that are just waiting for this time of the year. Yeah, they're excited. So you might I hope that, you know, you see that and it's been in spurts in a roll, so that team shows up Monday.
I was out at Kroger the other day, give them a little free plug, although they're not one of our advertisers. But I ran into a buddy of mine, and he says, looks like USJ and TCA again. I said, there's some basketball to play before then.
Yeah, and that's not – people want to talk about, oh, you might meet them again, but you got to win 2 games before you get to play them.
Yeah.
And they have to win 2 games.
Sure.
You know, we talk about it every year. Tournament time, the rim gets a little smaller.
Ball gets bigger.
Ball gets bigger. Every play matters a little bit more. The loose balls that you get, the rebounding battle, what you do defensively, every screen that you set and cut that you make all matters a little bit more because like right now in this game, it's a 2-point game. You know, anything can go. And anything happens in tournament time, and you get one kid that's not shooting well, and then it feeds to the team, and everybody tightens up. So, yeah, you know, tournament time is just different.
Joe Holloway, Bill Hamilton, and Jimmy Butler started a new program this morning on Worthy Road Studios, a new podcast. It's called Lightning Strikes. They asked me a gamut of questions about college, about baseball, and we got to TCA, and we talked about it, and they was talking about Olivia. And I said, I think sometimes we forget. I mean, she Miss Basketball finalist again, reigning Miss Basketball. But I said, you know, she gets double-teamed, triple-teamed every game. She gets knocked around. And I'm not knocking officials or anything that way, but, you know, people try to rough her up a little bit, be real physical. The kids responded night in, night out. What a great superstar she's been and what a great student athlete she's been here at this school. And certainly I know that she has as much a desire as anyone in this state to keep going.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You know, that's a you know, she'll tell you she's excited about being basketball finalist, but, you know, she don't want to be – that's not enough. That isn't what
exactly
she wants to do.
Sure.
She wants to go – help lead this team to, you know, deep run in the tournament.
And she gets every defense known to man thrown at her.
Yeah, we have seen everything. So, you know, and that's something we just got to kind of be ready for.
And speaking of her, she's right down to our left. Brandon Shields talking to her right down to our left. But certainly I know that what do you know about Harding Academy? Let's talk about them a little bit.
Now this is 3rd year in a row we've played them. 2 years ago.
I remember they've been big every time we played them.
They're not as big as they've been the last couple of years.
They couldn't be any bigger. They've been, yeah.
2 years ago, you know, they had that 6'5" girl. And then last year they had a girl that graduated. They had 2 seniors that graduated that played really, really well against us down at Fayette Academy.
Yeah.
They have the Malone girl that's the coach's daughter is a really, really good player. So, you know, we're going to have to give her a lot of attention. And then they got a couple girls that, you know, will knock you out of the way to get rebounds, and we got to be do our job and take care of keeping them off the glass. But the biggest one will be the Malone girl, because she can play, and we just got to limit her and make her take contested tough shots and not bail her out and send the free throw line. So we're gonna push and get going on Monday. So
want to make sure they got a huge crowd. Got a great crowd here tonight. The lower bowl just about packed, but make sure that we got here Monday night and support the kids. And of course, if you can't make it, if you live way out of the area, you can watch it here on Worthy Road Studios and the TCA Facebook page. But we need a big vocal crowd, don't we?
Yeah, we need absolutely, and the girls deserve it.
Sure.
They played their tails off and work hard, and a lot of times people just show up for the boys' game, but it's just a girls' game. So we would love for as many people that can come to be out here Monday night, play at 6:30. So concessions are always good, so they'll have concessions, and I promise you you won't be remiss coming to watch these girls play.
No doubt about it. Go Lions. I hope that your Balls and my Cats can get back on the winning track. We're struggling, aren't we?
Yeah. Who knows? I guess we got to play each other next week, so
the winner of that one might have a little bragging right for a day or two. That's about it.
That'll be all fun, too.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it. Hey, Coach, good luck to you.
Thank you, Dave.
Great to join us. All right. Coach Matt Coble joining us here. It's a 28-26 game here at the break. The Lions lead the game by 2. We'll get Stan's thoughts. Those stats very quickly for you. Patterson or Gillian 10, we mentioned. Kelly 5. 5 by Alford. 6 by Huxford in the game. Meanwhile, the Lions have 8 from Caleb Williams, 4 by Weiser, 5 by Trace Robertson, 6 by Malden, 4 by Keltner, and 1 by Lakai Tompkins. Well, we've given the stats. We've talked to Matt Coble. Here's Stan Gerard. Stan up by 2 here at the break, 28-26. What does TCA have to do now to pull away and win this thing and stay alive?
Well, I think continue to hit the three from outside. Going to have to do a better job with the interior defense. They've gotten too many, in my opinion, too many easy bunnies there. They're going to have to play obviously tighter on Gilliland. As I said in the pregame, he's the straw that stirs the drink. He is doing so tonight with his athleticism. Surprising. Northpoint Christian shooting 52% from the field, TCA only 39, yet we have the lead based on the strength of 5 3-pointers to their 1, and our 5 of 7 from Charity to their 1 of 1 from Charity.
Christy Timms watching tonight. Linda Dooley, Billy and Linda watching from Kentucky, from God's country. Also Dusty Warren. We mentioned Christy and Tasha Mancini and Lydia Smith, excuse me. And I know you have some other hellos. I missed some as well, but we'll get those in a minute. We get ready, and we're underway here in this third stanza. They bring Gillian off of a little short, actually a screen on the baseline. He does not run in from 8 feet. We're tied, folks.
Our third tie of the contest.
Well, that was a well-construed and executed play stand. They brought him on the baseline, brought him right around. He was wide open, wasn't he?
Yes, they've taken that 6-point TCA lead, and will get to nothing.
Williams, the 3, nope. And he fell down, trying to draw the foul. Here's Waller with it. And Waller up, yes, back with a stick back by Waller, a big bucket. That's Waller, his first point of the night.
I thought there was contact there after the 3, but I'll take the guaranteed 2, and we retake the lead.
Yeah, I couldn't tell, but it was very close, 30-28. Kelly front court, Gillian works it out here in Huxford. He's out there with Kelly. Now on top of the key, Patterson, he guns the 3. No, he fell off. Good job there by now the ball out of bounds. And Huxford not happy with the call. It's Huxford, Kelly, the same starters, Patterson, Gillian, and who did I miss? Alford. For the Lions, it's Williams with the basketball. Robertson, Keltner, Weiser, and Water. Keltner and Weiser set up at the double high post.
And remember, Alford playing with 3 fouls. We need to drive it right at him.
Logan Thompson, our good buddy, Tiffany Rosemark, coach tuned in. Hello, Logan. Shot up, it's good by Waller, his second straight bucket, and a 4-point margin. Back court, working with it. Kelly, Patterson. Alford, they give it to Gillian. Drives in, a little short jumper, no. Rebound controlled by Robertson. Nice play by Trace. He may have been fouled, no call. Williams with it. Williams blows by everybody, lays it up, it came off. Tough break.
Too strong.
I've already said lays it in. Front court, Alford. Alford drives in, takes it against Keltner this time, and just sort of rams it in there. Line drive shot.
Alford with his 7th point of the night.
Boy, this has got the makings of going down the wire, doesn't it?
Hush.
2-point game. I hope it doesn't. I hope TCA can pull away. Here's Williams driving in, a little scoop to the hoop. It's there, a foul. What a shot. Oh, they say a foul on the floor before the shot. Is that what he's saying? Oh, that's not a good call.
I'm going to watch it on the replay here.
Lois Ann and Ralphie tuned in. Dexter not squawking, but boy, I'm a little surprised by that call. Here's Waller deep left. Ralphie wouldn't like it, or doesn't like it if he's watching.
Ralphie was growling.
Yeah, Williams with it. Tail not wagging for a second, 32-30.
Just like I growled at that official that one time in the football game.
I remember that. Weiser deep right in front of the student body, drives in, great slash to the bucket, puts up. Boy, there was some contact, no call, and blocked. Offered one of the foul, didn't get it. Now across the timeline, Jack Patterson. That's an All-American name, isn't it? Jack Patterson works out to Gillian. He's sitting on 12 right now, trying to tie the game or giving them the lead. He guns the left-handed three, got it. Oh my goodness. He can play. He has 15 to lead all scorers, and just like that, the 4-point lead is by the board, and the Lions trail stand by 1.
Our 7th lead change to go along with 3 ties.
We're at the 5-minute mark. Waller the other way, back rim, no. Battle for the rebound. Keltner tries to save it, out of bounds, off TCA.
We tipped it, but tipped it too strong.
33-32, 4:57 left in the third.
Well,
working in the front court, Kelly. It's a really good basketball team, just like TCA is, but the more you let them hang around, matter of fact, they're doing more than hanging around right now. They got the lead, but it makes them even more dangerous on the road. Here's a nice pass down low to Alford. Alford put it up, no, short-armed it. Rebound, back up, we got a foul on TCA.
They're going to hit Waller, I believe.
Probably not a bad foul because I thought maybe Huxford was about to lay it up and in.
No, they got
who'd they get?
Weiser, it looks like.
Weiser, his second. Weiser will go out, and in the game will be Luke Malden. Malden in there with those 2 trifectas in the first half. Inbounds pass Gillian. The Lions went flat-footed, and Gillian lays it up and in. Nice pass by Patterson on the inbounds pass.
He's got 7 in the quarter, 17 in the game.
35-32. This is not their biggest lead, as they led by 5 earlier, 24-19. Oh, excuse me, TCA led by 5. Here's a shot up, no good by Williams, and the rebound's controlled by the kids from Northpoint. Stan, they've done a pretty good job on the boards, haven't they?
They've done better this half, sure.
Yep. Gillian with it. Gillian on the pick and roll, got lucky that time. He got up in midair. Kelly has the 3, doesn't take it. Blows right by everybody, lost the handle. Coming up with it will be Robertson. The ball knocked away, Gillian steals it. Gillian the other way, he goes against Keltner, goes right by him, lays it up, missed it. Keltner bothered him enough, and the ball's out of bounds, off of Waller.
Well, Kelly had that intercept, or that steal, just did not get good form on that layup, but still Northpoint basketball.
3:48 left in the third. It's a 3-point deficit. Inbounds pass, Alford lays it right up and in, and another great pass by Patterson. I wish they'd send some of these inbounds passes to Kentucky. My goodness.
Alford with 9.
Yeah, that was beautiful. 37-32. The Lions now down by 5. Stan, TCA led 32-28. It's been a 9-point unanswered run. Here's a pass down. I thought Williams was fouled. Yeah, here's Alford with it. Again, not trying to home it up. You Northpoint folks that might be watching, but that looked like a foul that Trojans got away with. In trouble, Alford, and a timeout. That's a good timeout by Coach Gray because they were about to be called for the 5-second count. Timeout on the court. 3:14, the Lions from 4 up to now 5 down. This is TCA basketball. Stay with us, a short break.
Home furnishings, appliances, bedding, and so much more. Kaufman's. At the Bypass and Oil Well Road in Jackson. Home furnishings for every room in your home. Custom upholstery options too, with professional advice. Major appliances from America's top name brands. Mattresses and bedding accessories. Outdoor living and grilling too. And our fully stocked warehouse helps prevent supply chain delays. Kaufman's, for your life.
Randy Coble watching. He's here, but Randy watching. Gary McCann saw Gary and his lovely wife here the other night. Gail Presley, Lois Sam we mentioned, Melanie Wilburn, our lovely buddy. All the folks tuned in tonight, and right now, Stan, they're seeing TCA trail by 5 now after leading by 4. And what's been the difference? Turn this thing around. They've hit shots we haven't.
Yeah, they've just simply Gilliland 7 points already. He had 10 in the first half. Already was 7 in this half. He's been uncontrollable. They've gotten a couple breaks. We have not gotten a couple of breaks, and to me, all kind of started with that and one that they said was on the floor foul.
Boy, that's a cut that time by Gillian, and Kelly threw it away. Threw it behind him. Trace a three. The Lions need it, and they get it.
Trace Robinson with 8 points in the ball game.
37-35. That might be the biggest shot of the game we've seen thus far for TCA.
Now that breaks the momentum that North Point was gaining in their favor.
9-point unanswered run by them. Working with it, Gillian. He's bumped foul. 2:43 in the third. Good ball game. 2-point game.
He was shoved. We got him pretty good, I thought.
Their student body is pretty loud over there, aren't they?
Well, they were a lot louder than the one we saw our last home game.
Working with it. Alford
Push
against
off.
Malden. And that's a charge. Great play by Malden.
And that is Waller,
that's his fourth.
Alford's fourth.
Alford just picked up number 4. Malden, a little bit of acting, but it was a right call.
Now, coach did not get a sub in time. Take it right at him. Get him out of there.
Yep. Here's Robertson with it.
Got to play smart basketball.
Let's see where he is. He's over here against Malden in the right corner. Give it out to Waller. Waller wanted to shoot the 10-footer. Couldn't get it. Trace with it. Trace down low. Bad pass. Throw it away. In the backcourt, Patterson. So, North Point has it and a 2-point lead. 2:10 left in the third. The winner moves on. The loser, their season is over. Here's Gillian up. Oh, my, what a shot off the glass. 9 in the quarter, 19 in the game. He's a star, Stan.
He's pretty good.
Here's a three. That's another star right there. Caleb Williams, yes.
Alex Northcutt range, and Alex Northcutt expecting his first child, by the way.
I saw that. 39-38. Heather Dooley tuned in. Carissa Long, Gloria and Dean in all the game. The Mallards. Here's Kelly in the corner to Alford. Alford drives right underneath. Missed the money. They fight for the rebound. Lakai just took it right away from Huxford that time. 39-38. The Lions can take the lead. Oh, my. And now we have walking.
Traveling.
As they get Huxford. Huxford, and again, not trying to home this thing up. I thought he might have fouled TCA, but then they get him for walking Malden out of the game. Kevin Hansen's got to tend to him. And let's see if he just got hit. Looks like maybe the wind knocked out of him as Kevin Hansen, the great trainer, takes him behind the bench and tends to him over there.
He's got a little blood action.
39-38, inbounds pass, and what do we have?
Timeout on the floor,
well,
taken by TCA.
Just a 30. We're going to keep it here, Stan. Well, TCA comes back with a couple of big shots. Not that they were ever out of it. It's a 1-point game.
Boy, I don't know if that long three was a shot Dexter was. It's one of those no, yes type of deal, because that was in the proverbial 901 area code with that length there, and but it all worked out. TCA back within one. As you said, North Point had a 9-point unanswered run. TCA has put the brakes on, and now they're getting a little mo going in their direction.
A lot of folks tuned in right now, a big number, as we can see those, and Stephanie shoots. There's Casey McGee. He got his double hitter win at Union yesterday, his first win as a college coach. 39-38, 1-point game, 1:30. I know that both Union teams were winning in basketball. I listened to Gary Neese coming back in today from out of town.
His last year, so to speak, I believe.
Yep, 43 years. Gary, 1:22. He doesn't look that old. Working with it. Cooper Vales, a three. And the rebound's controlled by Huxford. And now foul on TCA. Proper call. That's number 3 on TCA. So no free throws by either team yet.
Waller picks up his second.
1:15 left in the third. And North Point leads TCA 39-38. They had a 9-point unanswered run. Melinda Chapman back in with us. Stephanie Schutz with us. Hello, Stephanie and Melinda.
Oh, push off there.
Kelly with it. Kelly will drive in. Leads it out here to Gillian. Gillian moves in. Up, yes, at a blocking foul. Gillian puts it up and in. 21 in the game now. And who'd they get, Stan? Waller? I think it was Waller. That's his third. Greg Fuller tells us it's his third. Gillian to the line. Hadn't been there tonight. 21 in the game with 11 of those in this quarter.
This is only their second free throw of the game.
Got them both. And it's now a 42-38 game. Well, TCA's got some smooth operators, Williams being one of those, Waller and Weiser, but this kid right here, Gillian, he's about as smooth as I've seen this year. Would you agree?
He's
opponent anyway.
He's as good as we've seen.
Well, you said in the pregame, you hit it on the head. You said there, he's their gun. 42-38. Weiser right through the line, extended down to Lakai, ball knocked away. That's right entry pass, and Huxford knocked it out of bounds.
Not sure that's what we really needed to do with that play.
Yep, 47.6. I agree with your assessment there. What do you and I know, though? Inbounds pass, Lakai this time. Ball knocked away, gets it back, puts it up and in.
Lakai, strong move. They tried to reach in. He ripped it back, got the deuce. We're within 2.
42-40. Lions down by 2, and now the ball knocked away at midcourt by Kelly.
Well, Kelly kind of released that ball when it was still in bounds. Now it did go out, but he kind of released it in a better angle. We would have had that ball.
Yeah, actually knocked away by TCA, almost off Kelly. Jack Patterson with it. Now the TCA student body down here, Channing defense. In the corner, they go to the sub. They go to Gillian. Now I would think he'd be the guy they want taking it, trying to get him something open. Down to 15. He's against Robertson, the best defender they can throw at him. That's a great pass down to Kelly. Did you do up? No, foul. Well, they spread the floor, and Gillian, great court vision. So much attention put to him, and it should be Stan, but it left Kelly open on the baseline. He'll shoot 2.
Kelly just went in that corner, for lack of a better term, hit out.
Yep.
Until the right moment, and
that's a great analogy. Here's a free throw up. He just sort of got over there like the old lonesome in football, didn't he? Remember that? Army started that. Boy, I'm showing my age. 43-40. In the air again. Got them both. 44-40. TCA now down by 4. Cooper Bales, 10 seconds, 9 seconds in the third. Bales drives in, wants to go to Lakai. Nothing there. Out to Weiser. Weiser, 14-footer. Got it!
Nice pull-up fadeaway J.
And here's a shot from the backcourt. No good. And we are at the end of 3. It's a doozy. It was 15 all at the end of 1. TCA led 28-26 at the break. And now they're down by 2 for the final 8 minutes of regulation for one of these teams anyway. Back after this on the TCA Basketball Network.
At McCoy's Heating and Air, our #1 priority is keeping you and your loved ones cozy this holiday season. If your HVAC system needs an upgrade, call McCoy's for quick, quality installation. Don't wait. With the purchase of your new unit, you will receive our Keep Cozy gift bag filled with cozy essentials for the cold weather ahead. To schedule your system upgrade, call 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com. McCoy's Heating and Air, Jackson's most trusted team of technicians.
Eight minutes to go in regulation. Northpoint Christian 44, TCA 42. This is the first of 2 do-or-die games. The winner will take on FACS on Tuesday in a do-or-die game. But we'll worry about that when it's time to worry about that. We've got Northpoint Christian right now down by 2 with the ball to start the 4th quarter.
The winner of this one gets them Tuesday night at their place. Williams had the 3, didn't take it. They get out on him now. Now he has to drive on that left wing in front of the TCA bench. Now he jacks up the 3 short.
Follow it.
And the rebound's controlled by Miles. Front court, Kelly lost the handle, comes up with it. Kelly looking out here. They give it to Gillian. Gillian walk, proper call. Couldn't decide if he wanted to shoot the 3 or not, and out of control. Not many mistakes that kid's made, but he made one there.
7th turnover for Northpoint. Both teams doing a nice job. TCA with 8 in the game. Northpoint with 7.
Miles out of the game, and back in for him will be Alford. They're doing a little offense-defensive kind of possessions now. Alford with the 4 fouls. Cooper Vales drives right baseline, blocked. Great block that time by Patterson. In the backcourt, here's Kelly, ball knocked away, loose. Coming up with it will be Weiser. Weiser, a little Euro step up, and we get a foul on Northpoint.
It's going to send Weiser to the line. Weiser 2 of 3 from Charity. 77% from the field, and
been there tonight. 3 times he's hit 2. FACS waiting in the wings Tuesday night. 7:30 down there. If it's us, we'll be there at 7:15 with the pregame. Weiser, yes. Weiser now with 7 of the game. Alicia Gehring, her lovely buddy, watching now. Hello, kiddo.
Bubba Holsinger checking in.
Saw Bubba here the other night. Tompkins out of the game. And back in for him will be Keltner. 44-43. Weiser can tie the game. In the air, got it. Big free throws there. They're all big now. TCA unofficially, I have them 9 times hitting 7. 44 all, we're tied.
2, 4, 6, 7.
And Gillian with it. Gets the screen out there from Patterson. Really can't use it. Goes over here now to Patterson. His 3. Nope. Rebound. Control though. And right back up. No good. Right back up again. No good. And they fight and scramble for the rebound. They tip it out to Kelly.
Blocked.
And it's blocked by the foul. Well, too many shots, Dan.
Yeah.
Unable to get the defensive board. Hurt the Lions that time.
You cannot give them that many offensive opportunities.
You know, when they were warming up, Stan, I watched them, watch their body language. Their bigs are bigger than I thought they were, you know?
Yeah. They got
Kelly
a lot
to
more
the line.
size than you think.
Yep. 2 of 2 there tonight. He has 7 in the game. 44 all. We're tied. 6:45 in regulation. In the air. Got it. One of the local high schools here has come out to support Northpoint. 45-44. That's their right to do that, but we will not give them the credit of even acknowledging who they are. Kelly in the air. How you like that? How you like that, Jay? Just, they're here. We're not going to give them any credit. 9 in the game. 46-44. 2-point game. 2-point game with the Lions on the short end of it right now. Every pass now staying really big. Keltner up. Keltner, no. Rebound back up. Waller follows with a bucket. Yes.
He's got 6 in the game all in the second half.
Boy, Waller, when you're good, you happen to be at the right place at the right time. He's there a lot. Here's a little leaner up by Gillian. No good. He gave up on the shot. Didn't even fight for the rebound. And the Lions come up with it. 46 all. We're tied. Keltner thought about it. Keltner out to Waller. Waller to Weiser. Weiser slashing his way to the bucket. Lays it up. No foul. He'll shoot 2.
And 1. That's on Mr. Patterson.
4 of 5 the line. And Weiser can give TCA the lead back here with 6:05 left in the game.
And again, Alfred playing with 4 personal fouls. And we had an opportunity to take it right to him.
The senior Weiser in the air.
Woo.
Rattling stayed, boy. It looked like a hard free throw. But it doesn't matter if it's hard or soft, as long as it stays in there. If you just get that right roll on it, he'll shoot again. Weiser again. That thing rattled a lot, didn't it, Stan?
Well, that
And there again, good. This one clean as a whistle. He now has 10 in the game, 4 in this quarter. TCA coming with some full court man-to-man pressure, making Kelly work in the backcourt. 48-46. So the Lions have regained the lead. Over here to Alford, left wing. Alford works out front between the circles to Huxford. To Kelly, right of the key. Kelly puts it on the floor. Drives in. Here's Alford with it. Alford, nowhere to go. Looks, and now Gunn's a little short jumper. No. Gets his own rebound. Back up. No. Rebound
over the back.
Looked like Huxford got away with one there, and the Lions come up with it. 2-point game, 48-46.
Half the crowd was not happy either.
Williams skips it down low to Keltner. Keltner wheels and deals, face and fires. No, battle for the rebound. Trace Robertson just beat everybody for it. And the ball now.
Oh, no.
It looked like that one off Kelly.
Oh.
Dexter not happy with that call, and neither are the TCA fans.
Oh, that's not the right call, Mr. Referee.
Full timeout, I think they're going to take. Yep. No, a 30-second timeout. So we'll take a quick 30 as well. 48-46, 2-point game. Back after this. Stay with us.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should offer more than a place to just store your money. Our foundation benefits with high-interest accounts include the flexibility of a checking account with tiered interest rates, identity theft protection, cell phone protection, and more. So start a financial conversation with us today by visiting foundationbank.org or calling us on the number at the screen. In the meantime, go Lions! McKinsey Banking Company is an equal housing lender, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
Well, 48-46, TCA with the lead. And Northpoint with the basketball after a very questionable out-of-bounds play.
Chris Nelson, Coach Nelson, has his basketball team won by almost 40 today. He's watching, coming back from Wilberforce, Ohio.
How many did they win by?
They won by 38.
He's
really,
going.
They won by 40, but the stat sheet had them by 38. Here's the ball thrown away. Coming up with it, Robertson. TCA trying to stay alive this season. Keltner works out here now. Waller driving in, up. It sticks between the glass and the rim. It's going to be a jump ball, and it should be
their ball.
Their ball.
So in other words, Nelly's driving back, strutting, going, whoo!
Yeah, no doubt about it. Big win for the Callan. Coach Cal from Covington had a big game.
His wife's going to let him break out the feathered boa tonight.
Really good balance scoring today that's right. Big balance scoring by the Lady Cats today. They won. Big win for them, 48-46.
Woodbury, Tennessee checking in.
Working with it now will be offered. Out to Gillian. Had 11 in the third, 21 in the game to lead all scorers. Ball knocked away, gets it back. Down to 4.5 left in the game. Kelly with it. TC trying to tighten it up defensively here in a matchup zone. Kelly with it between the circles. Northport running a double high post, but they can't get anybody the ball. They got Gillian on the right wing over there. Offer drives in. Works out here in the corner. Patterson's three. No. Rebound, they fight for it. Back up with it, and tying the game is Huxford.
No over the back there.
48 all. We're tied.
Our sixth tie of the game.
We're at 4 minutes in regulation for one of these teams their season. 22 points away from being the all-time leader. The guy with the headband, you see him there. Keltner zips it on the left wing in front of the bench over there to Robertson. Williams and Gillian. Boy, that's a great matchup there. Driving in and
one.
Yep, a foul. And that's number 5 on Northpoint. So no free throws. That's on the floor before the shot.
I got Gillian as his first.
That is his first. It sure is. 48 all. We're tied. 3:44. Neither team, the biggest lead that's been in the game by either team, 6.
You notice they came in after we quit taking tickets, too.
48 all. We're tied. 3:44. Williams to inbound it. Gets it in to Waller. Deep left. Out to Williams. Williams to drive in and try to zip it down low, and the ball knocked out of bounds by Huxley. Well, when two local opposing schools show up, I think it shows you even more respect for TCA. Inbounds pass. Weiser out to Robertson to Waller. Waller in the paint. Scoop to the hoop up. No. Keltner will make it Weiser. Putting it back up, and a foul. That's number 5. It's going to be an Alford. He's gone. You're right, Jade. Alford fouls out of the game with 9. And 48 all, we're tied. And to the line, Weiser has been there a lot tonight, and he's been very good from there. 9 trips and 8 of 9 from the charity stripe.
You know, it would be kind of funny, though. That group of young folks came in after we quit collecting tickets. It'd be funny if Blake Williams said $5, $5, $5.
Well, we're too classy to do that. Weiser to the line. He'll shoot 2 here. 3:29 left in the game. Dexter talking to his seasoned senior over there, Trace Roberts, as you watch the game. Weiser in the air. Bingo. The senior doesn't want his prep career to end. 3:29.
Oh, by the way, that's our 10th lead change.
49-48. And again, Weiser to the line. Up. Good. 6 in the quarter. And 12 in the game. 50-48. That's the big stat right now, though. The Lions by 2 against a very talented Northpoint team. It comes in with a losing record. I'm trying to figure out how they've lost 12 games.
They played a pretty good league, though.
Yep, Moore with it. That's Cam Moore. He came in for the fouled out Alford. In the corner, they go to Patterson. His 3 in the air. No. Rebound, Keltner, big board. Keltner pulls it out there to Robertson. Back to Will. And now Williams with it. 2-point game with under 3 now left. Antoine up telling Dexter something over there. Waller in the paint. Nowhere to go out to Weiser. Weiser cut off to Keltner. We're down to 2:45. Melanie Williams says, attaboy, Weiser. Alice Yarborough tuned in tonight. Cheryl Emerson in with us again.
Next foul by either team, the other team shoots free throws.
Melanie said over the back. I want to go like Stan. Here's down low. Waller. Got it!
Oh, big
Simmons went in.
move. Waller with 8 in the game, 8.5. Well, that just extends the lead to 4.
Great pass by Robertson, by the way. Let's not fail to mention that. 52-48. Lions by 4. Working with it now, Gillian. They haven't gone to him a lot. Credit TCA with some good defense on him. Gillian gives it up. Patterson with it. In the corner to Kelly.
Ooh.
Kelly down low, puts it up and missed it.
Oh, missed the bunny.
And the rebound coming up with it. The Northpoint fans wanted a foul. I didn't see it. And now here's number 7, team foul, and it's going to be on Northpoint. Well, TCA trying to quieten the Northpoint fans, assisted by some other local schools fans. If you get my drift, they're private schools. 52-48. It would make the win even more sweeter, wouldn't it, Jay?
Oh.
Williams will make it Waller, yes. And credit TCA, 7 trips to line in the quarter. Guess how many they've hit, Stan?
We've hit I'm not saying.
Waller.
I'm not putting the kiss of death on it.
In here again. 53-48, biggest lead. Bingo. I can tell you now, 8 of 8. 54-48. Look at Robertson. The old Hoosiers line, if Gillian's chewing gum, he can tell you what it is. It's a box and one. Working with it, Gillian. Guarded by Robertson.
It's a dogged one.
Might be the dogged one. Here's Gillian in the paint. No,
Missed it.
He's gone cold. And Weiser with the rebound. And the Lions lead by 6 with 1:35 in the game. Any fouls? TCA shoots free throws. Here's the running leaner up by Williams. No. And the rebound controlled by no one. Now it's loose. Still loose. Bodies on the floor. We got a foul on Trace Robertson. Trace pounds the floor. You got to be careful not to get a technical there.
He was going for the ball.
Yeah, he was going for the ball, and what happened was the guy just ran over and tripped over him.
Official with the ball saying we undercut him.
54-48.
You know what, Dave?
Now both teams with 7 into the line. Kelly checking out his elbow.
That's not the first time I've thought that guy's missed a call before.
Yeah, Dexter not happy with the call. Dexter doesn't squawk the officials a lot, but he's squawking right now, and I don't blame him. Kelly to the line. 2-possession game. He can cut it to 4 with these free throws. 1+1. In the air. It came out.
Their first miss.
And the rebound is controlled by Weiser, and he's fouled by Huxford.
So Kelly, who had hit 4 in a row, clanks one with $1:27 to go, and TCA with a chance to add on to the lead.
The TCA fans are as classy as it gets, but I got to tell you, I love it. A lot of the parents looking over at that student body right now that's been joined by a couple of local high school teams. And to the line is Weiser. He was 2 of 3 in the first stanza. He's 6 of 6 in this quarter long. Daniel Cashin likes it. 54-48. Weiser to the line.
Oh!
No. And they miss. Hope we didn't jinx it. Rebound. Northpoint. Patterson.
Still a 2-possession to tie.
Gillian thought about the 3, doesn't shoot. They swing it in the corner over there. Now they give it to Kelly. Boy, TCA's defense has been great in this quarter. Here's a 3 there by Jack Patterson.
Great ball movement.
That's great ball movement and very patient. Down to 1:08. It's a 1-possession game, 54-51. This is just a short 30 back after this. Can the Lions hang on and keep the season alive? Christy Tim says she hopes so. Back after this, Kristen Gehring Lee with us as well. Stay with us, everybody.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Julie Talley says hello, and hey, Stan, I got to tell you, we haven't thanked enough probably the folks that made it possible for us to be here tonight. At one time, when you get to the TSSAA playoffs, the expenses go up, and some folks have stepped up to make it where we can not only be with you audio, but video again tonight as well.
And our largest audience of the year, which means it's the largest basketball audience of the year for a local high school broadcast. Thank you, folks, once again, very much.
Yeah, that's a lot of folks. We're not going to give you the number, but it's a ton of people. 54-51, three-point game. Well, that's a big bucket by Patterson that keeps Northpoint's season alive momentarily anyway. Robertson to inbound it against a 1-2-1-1 full-court press. Running the baseline, finally gets it in. Gets it in. Remember, any fouls now, TCA shoots 1+1. Keltner with it out to Robertson. Down to 1 minute left in regulation. And now foul. Williams is going to be fouled. They're going to get Dean Patterson.
Quick. Now, in their case, fouling quick is a good thing. If it was a tie ball game, you would not want to be so quick to make that foul. But when you're down and you need that three just to tie, you want to have as much time on the clock as you can.
Williams has not been there tonight, but he's a 75% free throw shooter on the year. In the air, 1+1.
Yes.
Yes, that was really smooth, folks. Chris Tippett says likewise. Julie Carver says likewise. Some more folks coming in with us, and the audience continues to grow. The lead continues to grow. Can it be more? Missed it. 55-51, 57 seconds.
Two-possession game.
Yep, Northpoint with the rebound and the ball. Gillian in the front court. Dipsy-doo, puts it up, got it.
Yeah, that's a deal where Diamond, you want to take best available shot, and for him, wherever he wants to shoot, and there's the quick foul.
55-53. Coach Gray not happy with Kelly that he didn't foul earlier, I think. And now the foul is going to be on Huxford.
Yeah. Here's the deal. Got to hit one to make a one-possession a tie. Hit both of them, it's a two-possession game with 43.8.
Waller, 85% free throw. Make it 73% free throw shooter. 2 of 2 tonight. In the air, bingo. And to the line again with this one's big here. It makes it a two-possession game, as Stan told you. 43.8. Long way to go as a season on the brink for one of these teams. Waller again. Automatic. Yes.
You know what?
Bottom of the twine, folks. 57-53.
That little piggy's not ready to go to market because it tickled the twines.
Sure did. Gillian with it. That's who they want handling it. Gillian slashes in, and when you got a blocking foul, it's going to be gone. Trace Robertson. And the TCA fans irate about the call.
I think it was a good call. Looking at the replay, it was a good call.
I thought it was the right call, too, to be honest with you.
It was a boom play, but I think that was the right call.
Trace Robertson is just fouled out of the game. I didn't have him with. How many did you have him with, Stan?
Being on this side of the court has its disadvantages.
His teammates have to keep his prep career alive. It comes down to that. 57-53, 33.2. Gillian to the line. 1 of 1 there tonight. In the air.
Oh!
It stayed.
Tell you what.
He is. He thought he heard a whistle. I think's what he thought. I thought I heard a whistle as well.
I don't know where it would come from.
I'm not sure either, but he looked around at the official. 57-54. Again in the air. Missed that one. And they fight for the rebound. It's control.
Oh,
and picking back up and in. And it's there by Kelly. It's a 1-point game. And credit that time, their big guy, that was actually Patterson that tipped that ball around, and Kelly got it and laid it up and in. It's a 57-56 game. It's
now and they fouled right away. So
and Waller with 26.5, 4-4 there tonight. We mentioned 73%. It needs to be 100 here. 1+1.
The weight of the world on that young man's shoulders right now.
Just a sophomore in the air.
Get in there with the friendly roll, yes,
sir.
It was
short, hit the right side of the rim, and then went in. He'll try again. Michael George is tuned in. Matt Emerson, Bill and Melinda Stewart. I remember Stuart Little, my favorite company at one time, and still. Here's Waller again in the line, 58-56. In the air, missed it. And the rebound's controlled by Northpoint.
A 3 wins it.
It's a 2-point game, 22 seconds. Gillian in the front court. Gillian rose right by everybody and ties the game. Gillian went in. We're tied at 58 with 15 seconds. In the back court. Here's Waller with it. Waller front court. Cooper Vales with it. Out to Williams. Williams with 7 seconds. Williams wide open.
Oh, yeah!
Williams with 3, with 2. Patterson a 3 to win it, and it's short. And the Lions hold on. The Lions have held on. Caleb Williams with a game-winning layup with about 5 seconds left. Northpoint got it in the front court. What a ball game as the Lions move on. They move to 22-7, and they'll go Tuesday to Memphis and take on FACS, and we'll have airtime for you at 7:15. The tip-off at 7:30. Jennifer Kimbrough and Milkerson says, way to go, Lions. Cindy Dalton Fuller, the same thing. Cheryl Emerson says, yay, and so does Rosalind Sisson. We'll come back with a lot of hellos and a post-game that you'll love to hear. The Lions win it 60-58. They had a 3 to win it, Northpoint did, but it came up short, and the student body, assisted by local folks, a little quiet at the moment. The happy final, 60-58. Back after this 2-minute message for the post-game on the TCA Basketball Network.
For anyone contemplating pre-planning, we can tell you from our experience, it's much easier to make funeral plans and record them now than wait until emotions are running at their highest.
With pre-planning, you can free your mind and heart from having to make big decisions during a time of grief and instead enjoy the freedom to focus on the memories of a life well lived.
Your life, your home,
your business, your future. Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Thompson & Smith, the area's premier independent insurance brokerage, has been serving families and businesses in the region through its founding companies since 1927. With their many insurance company partners, Thompson & Smith provides insurance products for family, home and auto, contractors, retailers, restaurants, manufacturers, medical and dental clinics, as well as any other business or organization seeking quality coverage, risk management expertise and customer-focused service. Call them today to discuss your insurance needs.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
The headline in the Jackson Post with their next edition: Jackson Christian and USJ support falls short. TCA wins 60-58.
Yeah, some of their students, some of their basketball teams showed up here tonight and got in the Northpoint. That's who we were alluding to, if you're wondering. You probably had figured it out by now, but they got in there and tried to help the Northpoint folks over the hump, and it didn't work. And here's how it ended at the end. You know, Stan, it was Gillian who took it coast to coast and wound up with 26 points by my stat sheet in the ball game. His deuce tied the game at 58, and TCA rushed the ball right back in the front court, and Williams found himself left to the paint wide open. I mean, just wide open. They got a three off, a desperation three from about 28, 30 feet, but he came up short, and the Lions hold on to win the game 60-58. Now, we'll go back and sort some stats here for you, but Stan, I have in the fourth quarter alone, TCA was 14, make it 12 of 14. They wound up 16 of 21. We'll double check that total, but I do know that they were 12 of 14, but only 2 field goals by TCA in the fourth quarter. Free throws, hitting them, helped TCA win the game.
Here's a look at your official team stats for the ball game. It was Northpoint Christian cooling off a little bit in the second half. They shot 48% from the game, 24-50, not bad. TCA 41%, 18 of 44. Northpoint Christian was 25% from long range, 3 of 12. TCA jerked those pistols and went to work. They were 7 of 16 for 44% from charity. Northpoint Christian shot well from the free throw line, but they missed a key one there late. They were 7 of 9 for 78%. TCA 17 of 22 for 77%. It was Northpoint Christian out-rebounding TCA by 7 in this ball game. And looking back at it, I can see that. But TCA got the points when they needed to. It was Northpoint, tying the ball game there. That was we had a ball game with 11 lead changes and 7 ties during the contest, and we got the ball hustled down court. It was Caleb Williams, the sophomore, going left side, and he was wide open. It looked like Daniel Cashin was opening up the holes for him, and he got the 2 points and the win.
Maybe a selfish thought. I don't mean it to be that way. As I've got older, I really don't go back and watch and listen to what we do. I may go home tonight. I've got some stories to write, and I'm going to put this game on and watch it. That's how excited this game was and will remain in our hearts. One of the great wins, I think, recent history anyway, by TCA. We'll do the individual stats when we come back. Let's take another break. Let's get in. Cheryl Emerson said, Dave, we appreciate you, and we appreciate you, our lovely buddy, Jenny Pagagua, Julie Carver, working all the folks in. Lori Sand back with us. Carolyn Troxtrell with us as well.
Chapman.
And, who's that?
Tommy Chapman.
All right, and Tommy with us as well. So when we come back, we'll sort things out. It's an exciting win. Any win's exciting, but this one even more so. It keeps your season alive, and the way it ended, tied at 58, and Williams hits the game winner as the clock wound down in the final seconds. Back after this 2-minute message on the postgame on this, the TCA Basketball Network.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
Championship DNA. That's what you find at Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way. A full line of new Chevrolets plus West Tennessee's largest used car inventory. State-of-the-art service work and pre-approved auto loans online at JonesChevroletHumboldt.com. Shop with a winner. Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. You know, home buying can be a long and confusing process, especially in today's market. While our Home Sweet Home Loan program offers incredibly competitive rates and allows you to keep your loan local throughout the entire life of the loan. So start your financial conversation with us today by visiting foundationbank.org or calling us on the number on the screen. In the meantime, go Lions! McKinsey Banking Company and Foundation Bank are an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
At Nest Realty Jackson, connections and relationships are at the heart of everything we do. We wake up every day with the goal of helping our agents build trust, relationships, and community. Let's connect.
Welcome back. Melinda Yates, I appreciate you, love you. Thanks so much for your nice comment. Of course, Brittany, her lovely daughter, Brittany Yates Cope now, one of our longtime favorites here. One of the great softball and basketball players to ever come through here. But thank you so much for your nice comment towards Stan and I. And Stan, what an exciting game. You've got the individual stats. We gave the team stats. Let's give those. You notice, folks, no short post game tonight, although I've got a lot of work to do when I get home.
It's
but,
early.
That's okay.
Well, first for Northpoint Christian, it was Jack Patterson with that all-important three that he had to make it a real tight game. His only points of the night. 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 for Aiden Kelly, who had a great ball game. It was Alford with 9 points before he fouled out of the contest. Huxford with 8. And in one of the better performances that I've seen, if not the best individual performance that I've seen by an opposing player, Christian Gilliland with 27 points on 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 field goals, 1 from long range, 2 of 2 from charity.
Tell you how good he is. If Trace Robertson hadn't done a really great job on him defensively in that second half, he might have gone for 40. When Trace fouled out, that was big because he was able to sort of reignite his offense. Yeah, sure did.
Well, Diamond Dave for TCA, let's look at those individual stats. It was Lakai Tompkins with 3, but they were all huge. It was Will Keltner with 4. He is now 22 points away from the all-time scoring record. It is Luke Malden with 6. Trace Robinson, the defensive stalwart, you might want to consider him as an MVP candidate for tonight. Only with 8 points, but did he work on the defensive end? It was Will Weiser with 12 points. He was 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of 10 from charity, and he was 6 of 7 in the second half, couple of field goals. He had 12 points. It was Braden Waller, all of his points in the second half, 4 field goals, and he was 2, 4, 5 of 6 from charity for 13. And Caleb Williams with 3, 4, 5 field goals, 3 from long range, 1 of 2 from charity. No field goal more important than the game winner with 5 seconds to go to give TCA the lead as he went from the left wing, drove in unobstructed for the layup to give TCA the victory. The Northpoint 3-point shot falls short, and TCA gets a victory.
I'm sure Coach Gray is thrilled to death, not thrilled about the loss, but I'm sure he's thrilled with his team's effort tonight. Probably not into moral victories no more than any of the rest of us, but I'm sure he's probably getting on that bus or in his vehicle looking at his coaching staff saying, how'd that kid get so wide open?
Yeah. Well, Diamond Dave, Chris Nelson was watching earlier, and he's a big Ric Flair fan. Ric Flair always says, to be the man, you got to be the man. And the deal is, come with this win tonight, come Tuesday, TCA gets their shot at the man. TCA gets a crack at the defending state champions, FACS, and you will at the very least hear it right here on the TCA Broadcast Network Tuesday.
Lausanne and USJ will battle at Lausanne. They're the number 1 seed. Jackson Christian will take on, who is that, Hebrew? They take on St. George's. And then, of course, Sacred Heart's still there in the wings. We don't have that update on them. But anyway, FACS and TCA, that's coming up Tuesday night. We'll be in Memphis, 7:15 airtime. The 7:30 will be the tip-off. As Stan looks that up, let's remind you that we'll be back with you Monday. We'll have airtime for you at 6:15 and the tip-off at 6:30 as the Lady Lions will take on Harding Academy, and we'll be here come Monday. One quick note and one other quick note I want to mention, Will Keltner, 4 tonight, and lost a little bit in the shuffle. He's 22 away from being the all-time leader, and Matt Valentine's record stands for at least another day or another night.
Here's some scores from the Division II quickly. In the District 1 championship, it was CAK over the Kings Academy, 55-37. It was Providence Christian knocking off Columbia Academy, 56-53. This is girls action, by the way. Webb School, the University of Webb, 82-41 over Middle Tennessee Christian. It was Fayette Academy dominating St. George's tonight, 64-26 in girls action. Congratulations to our buddies over at Fayette Academy. I thought they'd have a chance, and they did. It was Jackson Christian, 62-29 over Evangelical. Northpoint Christian, 42, Rosemark, 28. And switching to boys action, it was, and it is, let's see, Webb School knocked off Columbia Academy 62-55 in the District 3 championship. It was Clarksville Academy in the District 4 consolation with a 22-point win. It was TCA. Obviously, it was a USJ 53-34 over Harding Academy. No score on Rosemark and Evangelical Christian. It was St. George's over Fayette Academy, 68-41. And, of course, the happy final, TCA 60, Northpoint Christian 58. We'll have TCA and Harding Academy in girls action on Monday. Then we'll hit the road. TCA boys with a shot at the title, a shot against number 1. And Diamond Dave and yours truly will be there for all the action. Don't you go nowhere.
Bill Short, thank you. He says, thanks, Dave. And Stan, thank you, sir. Appreciate that very much. Well, that's going to wrap it up for us Reminding you finally, any rebroadcast, retransmission, editing, or further use of this game tonight without the written consent of Worthy Road Studios is strictly prohibited. The happy final and a thriller. The Lions stay alive. They win it 60-58. Congratulations to Coach Dexter Williams, Antoine Long, Coach Handy, and all the gang, and to the Purple Nation for Jay Cashin and Daniel Cashin. Great job as always with our production. For Stan Gerard, I'm Diamond Dave McCulley. God bless you. Have a great weekend, and go Lions 60-58. The happy final here. Good night, everybody.